Shabbat Shalom, Kahalo Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and the sincerity of the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right, so the Spirit was on me, and this is the scripture that came up, Romans 13 and 11, and that knowing the time that now now it is high time to awake out of sleep. Let me read it again. Romans 13 and 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. And here's the point. This is what came to me. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. Okay? Everybody sees what's going on right now. Okay? Over the highways, and everybody is reacting. The devil is reacting, knowing that his time is short. Going into this, okay? Knowing the time. What does this mean? And that, knowing the time, right? Well, that goes back to keep the law, all right? You read up, okay, it goes back into keeping the law. All right, get yourself ready because, hey, Yahushua is coming. Everybody can see it. Now people are getting scared. All right? And this devil from the top down, he's scared now. He's been revealed. He's been found out. And he's actually, his mouth has fallen upon himself. The the people that hung that sign on the freeway, that's him. All right? He don't know he's snitching on himself, but that's how the Most High works, okay? But again, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. That word salvation goes into getting beamed up, okay? Knowing the time, what time are we in? What are the signs of his coming? All right, there's a sign today. All right, let's read a couple of more of these. And do this, understanding the present time. All right? If you're watching, you understand what's going on right now. The hour has already come for you to wake up from your slumber. And let me say this too. Those of us that have been in this truth for years, let's say if you've been in this truth for 14 to 15 years, you know, you can fall asleep in the truth and not, be paying attention. So this goes for everybody, not just those that, are still asleep in the world. You could be asleep in this truth. Look at these other camps. These other camps claim to be in the truth, but they're sleeping. They're asleep, claiming to be in the truth, because you have no idea what's going to happen on November 30th, which is Elon doing his thing, okay? And we're supposed to know all things, okay? Elon is going to test his brain fart coming out. Not like this is new news or anything, but you're supposed to be able to equate that, right? Filter through the scriptures and point out what's coming and warn the people. And if you're not doing that, then you're asleep. You're out with fringes on, out on the highways and byways, fighting, right? Misdirecting the people. Okay? So you need to wake the hell up. All right? The hour has already come for you to wake up from your slumber because our salvation is near now than when we first believed. Okay? But when we first believed, for some of us, it was, a decade ago. How much closer are we right now? All right. This is all the more urgent, for you know how late it is. Time is running out. Wake up, for our salvation is nearer now than when we first believed. Okay? Let's see. And do this, understanding the occasion. Let's go down here. Contemporary English Version. You know what sort of times we live in, and so you should live it properly. All right? Not trying to heap unto yourself followers. That shit's over. Warn the people, tell them what's coming. Look, there's only a couple of things that are going to happen before the end. One of those things is the brain fart. One of those things is what goes in your right hand. All right, and if you can't see it, you can't see the finish line and how these things play into what's going on with the short time we have left, then you're blinded. You're asleep, right? You can't even see through the pinholes in your eyes, right? You know what sort of times we live in, and so you should live properly. It is time to wake up. You know that the day when we will be saved is nearer now than when we first put our faith in the Lord. Okay? And some are doing it for filthy lucre, and it is showing. You're in this for something totally different. You want to make money, and what's left of the world, you don't believe that the world is ending. You're trying to stuff your pockets as though you can take it with you. It's stupid. All right? And this is Dewey Rhymes. And that knowing the season, there's a time and a season for everything. That it is now the hour for us to rise from sleep. All right? And that hour is going to be crazy. Going into the hour of temptation, going back to that brain fart. All right? What's going to happen on November 30th? Is that gonna be the beginning of the hour of temptation? For now our salvation is nearer than when we believed. Okay, let's see. Is that it? That's good. Yeah, you gotta rouse yourself. You gotta rouse yourself from sleep. All right, so let's go to Matthew real quick because what is this about? It's about our salvation. How near is it? How do you tell the time? What are the signs? The sign of the times. Are you watching? Or are you trying to line your pockets? You're trying to be somebody in the world. The world is over. Matthew 24:3, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? Okay. What things? See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stand stoning upon another that shall not be thrown. When does the throwing down come? Okay. Well, it comes after the salvation. Okay. That's when this happens. All right. But I shall throw down. Okay. Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Okay? Great deception, false prophets, wars, rumors of war. We got everything right now. Uprisings of the people. All right? Famines. Who doesn't know about the famine that's set up? Who doesn't know that they're coming with a new strain of CV with an 80% kill rate? Earthquakes is a given everywhere. Harps, floodings. Okay? It's if you can't see what is coming, what other signs? Sign today. Okay? Today is the 25th, I believe, or 26th. Let me make sure. Okay, today's the 25th. And here's a sign. Okay. And let's see, 6 days plus 6 and 8 is 14. 14 days from now, you got a solar eclipse today. 14 days away, there's a total lunar eclipse. These are signs. Okay. Let's get Isaiah. We'll get a couple of these and then we'll close. I'm just trying to say, if you're watching, okay, this thing's going down. Book of Isaiah 13 and 10. Okay. We'll start right here. Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh. All right. We're this close. Cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. Stones, there will not be one stone upon another. And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth. That's one sentence. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth. That's today. They're trying to block out the damn sun. Okay? What is China? Oh, we got our own sun. What the hell is going on? It's time for this place to come to an end. The more abominations you see, and you see them more and more every hour, okay, you know it's time for this thing to go down. Okay? Where are we? Isaiah. And the moon shall not cause her light to shine. What are the signs of the day of the Lord? This is a sign of the day of the Lord. Look, final warning. It's high time to wake out of sleep. Wake up. Okay? How many celestial events have been going on? Oh, blood moon, a super blood, a da-da-da-da. Salakia. Just crazy. Crazy signs. Okay? Ezekiel 32 and 7. And when I shall put thee out, I will cover the heaven and make the stars thereof dark. I will cover the sun with a cloud, and the moon shall not give her light. All the bright lights of heaven will I make dark over thee, and set darkness upon thy land, saith the Lord power. I forgot which brother put it up, but he put up a video about how these devils are going to cause the power to fail. In darkness, they're going to come and try to grab us up. It's out there. Okay? All of these are those signs. All right? It speaks of the sun being covered. What's covering it? That could be a big old chariot giving the sign. According to this, in the spirit. I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying. And the moon shall not give her light. The sun and the moon. All right? The sun and the moon. For what? Okay? Hey, Babylon is fallen. All right? That's what this is about. A lament for Pharaoh, king of Egypt, who right now is Joe Biden. All right? This place is going down. All right? Let's see. This is going into the missiles right here. Joel 2 and 10. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark. And the stars shall withdraw their shining. That goes right into the day of the Lord when the missiles are dropping. Okay? Showing you what time we're in. Joel 2 and 28, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit, and I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. There's the point. Our salvation is near them. What are the signs? I will show wonders in the heavens. That's a sign. This is a sign of how close we are. This is another sign of how close we are to what? The great and terrible day of the Lord and our deliverance. Right? Our salvation shall be delivered. Okay? This is what we're pushing for. This is the middle of World War III. Joel 3 and 14. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of the decision for the day of the Lord. See how it keeps coming? The day of the Lord is about the missiles. Okay? And it goes hand in hand with what? The day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. Yahweh Shabbat. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shine. Why? Because of the missiles and the deliverance that happens just before this. This is what time we're in. It's time to be watching, pay attention. Okay, it's almost over. No time for fighting at camp, weapons. They're going to use all of that to come after you right now. This says, the return of the Son of Man. Okay. Matthew 24 and 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign, the what? The sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. All right, so all of these things are signs. Signs of what? What is this? And what's going on right now? Well, they done stepped up the war over there. They're about to do some crazy shit. Between now and the 8th, watch something happen. Oh, dirty BOMB, right? Whatever is going to escalate this. This is showing an escalation. This in 14 days, and I don't know when. Okay? This is showing you. Wake up, watch, all right, and warn the people. Get one more. The great earthquake, they get two more. Revelation 6 and 12. And I beheld him when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. We're only going to, well, I'll keep going. And the stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind. What is that mighty wind? It's this. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. Okay? Why? Because Yahweh Shai is coming back to lay the land flat. All right? How quick, this is how close we are to all of this going down. And if your mind ain't right about it, you're not going to be able to stand in that day. Right? For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Well, the answer to this is the elect of Israel shall be able to stand in this day. And you want to be part of that number. All right, one more. Let's get 12. Just go this way real quick. Let's lock it to 11. Revelation 11 and 12, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither, And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. That's your salvation right there. To be abducted by aliens. Right? Figuratively speaking. In the same hour was there a great earthquake. There it is. The missiles. And the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. Okay. And here's World War III. How quickly are we here? Are you watching the signs? All right. Well, here's two of them. One today. And in 14 days, and I don't know when, I just saw her with my best friend. You know what I mean? All right, so with that, we hope that the elect were edified. Shabbat Shalom.